Shalom. Here. Shalom. Go to the north cancellation. Or the north cancellation. And, maybe voice cancellation. And, maybe. Sounds. Well, I would have trying to be taking my phone. Yeah, try. That's not. Don't take the mic off. Portion of that there. Make out what you're saying. So that is what's wrong with it. Okay. Hey, like all about what they sounded like to you, Doc? Yeah. Say it again. No, I you want to go and do here now. Hey, Shalom, Michael, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders of Great Millstone that taught us the truth and that's the teaching. Much peace, love, and salutations to the elect. Our Great Millstone Dallas. Today's date is the 6th of March, 2026. The year of sellouts, agents, and the year of Jacob's trouble, man. All right, and as you know, if you ain't been living underneath the rock, man, hey, prophecy is popping off the pages, man. Okay, war over there in the Western Asia, aka the Middle East, is popping off. Okay, Yahweh Bashim Shai is doing these things because what's he getting ready to do? He's getting ready to deliver his elect and bring forth judgments unto the wicked, man, beginning with the Edomites. Okay, so should we get right into it? This second Ezra, chapter 15, and verse 14 in the GMT, it says, "The world and the people in it are doomed. The war that would bring their destruction is very near. Nations will arm themselves and fight against other nations." All right. This is speaking about the war that's going to end all. Right. Which basically beat up is this goes into how both sides going to spoil the secret council of the heathen, basically. Right. Right now, you have the smart heads over there claiming to be the chosen people. They're trying to make the whole state of the greater Israel, which encompasses, Iran. You know, but we know prophetically speaking that it's not going to happen. One, because they're not a nation of Israel. It says in the next, when the nation gets to the land, there will be peace on planet Earth. You don't see that. You see the exact opposite. You have generals here in the U.S. telling the soldiers, "Hey, don't fret. This is basically Armageddon that we're about to get into." And then they're saying that they a lot of soldiers are offended at that, but little do they know this could possibly be what it be it. You know, which that region of Armageddon, that's the same region of the Valley of Jehoshaphat. We're starting to have these various nations, speak against the hegemony of America. That's something. Go ahead.
This is Joel 3 and started 3 and 1. It says, "For behold, in those days and in that time will I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat."
That's right. Which means basically Lord's judgment. So in that area, in that region, that's where the Most High is going to issue out His judgment. And we're seeing, hey, this could be where it, man. You know what I'm saying? This could be it.
Right.
Now you have America attacked Iran during negotiations. Shows the spirit that they come in. They come in the same spirits of the Greeks. That's what they did to the Maccabees, during the Maccabees revolt, I should say. Right? They said, "Hey, come, let's make a deal," and they end up, slaughtering. I believe it was John, if I'm not mistaken. Say, "Hey, come, let's make a negotiation," and then ambush them. And that's the spirit that Esau Edom basically has conducted itself throughout centuries. Right? And now these other nations, they're like, "Man, we're not trusting anything that you say." So with them doing that, how Russia's not gonna believe them, China's not gonna believe them, all these other nations. Because this guy's being seen as basically a snake. And can we get that in a second Ezra's? Oh my God. Sirach, the 12th chapter, never trust thy enemy. 12, 12 and 10. It's the book of Ecclesiasticus, Sirach, chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. Right. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. That's right. So you have the Iranians, they're scratching their head. I'm like, where the hell did this come from? We're ready to sign a deal. We're ready for peace. We're ready to move forward. Right? And then they come, here comes America, engaging in war on a false pretense, saying, "Oh, the reason why we had to attack because they're going to eventually attack Israel." So really, they're letting you know that they're fighting in the name of Israel, yep, which is prophecy, right? What's that? Jeremiah, what's 49 and 20? Let's grab that real quick because the prophecies are happening. They're basically waging war because of the spy headers over there, right? And they just told you why. They even came out and said that the whole quote unquote assassination attempt of Donald Trump, they said that the Iranians planned that. Right. And it's throwing lies out there just to justify the pretext like the elders going into. Pretty much to put a greater Israel project. That's what they're trying to do. You know? So Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore hear the counsel of the Lord that he hath taken against Edom, and his purpose that he had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. They got God's son, right? That guy in the middle. No, they don't call. Read it again. Jeremiah 49 and 20. Therefore, hear the counsel of the Lord that he has taken against Edom, and the purposes that he had purposed against the inhabitants of Teman. Right. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Right. It's Amalek. Right? Amalek is basically drawing them out to war. Okay? All right? It's going to lead to their destruction, to their demise. Okay? Back in the day, we would scream out, "You Christian, y'all ain't prophesying." Son, God's not mad at you. God is mad. Oh, God is. No, it said God is not mad. Yeah, God is not mad. All right. Sure, now. Go ahead, brother. It says, "Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make the inhabitants desolate with him." That's right. So he's going to make the inhabitants desolate with him. Okay. It goes into what? Ezekiel 39 or 38. It's 38, right? That period for those small habits. And right now, you have raised a bomb and shit out of the land of Israel. Man. They're taking phase. So, okay, more casualties than what they're actually preparing. Actually, a CNN anchor was saying, "Hey, they were about to start showing some things that was going on in that region." They said, "Oh no, we can't allow that because Israel doesn't want us to show that right." As I was driving down here, I watched to the what's his going down. He goes off on the breakdown of his good contemporary news. Basically, this one guy was saying that Israel News Live, this cat, that cat, Israel News Live. He basically was bringing it out that a hotel that was hosting U.S. soldiers got struck. So there's a lot of casualties. Supposedly, it could be false, but I'll say this: the news gets pretty accurate contemporary news. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see whether or not they're gonna actually announce that. As when I was home at home getting ready, my girl had the news on. They had actually said that Russia is giving them intel. So a lot of stuff is coming out, man. I think people are starting to see that this is not a little war that America has entered into. Okay, a lot of people are about to lose their shit. Okay, you can blame that on those smart heads. Going back, Jeremiah chapter 49 and verse 21. "The earth is moved at the noise of their fall, at the cry, the noise thereof is heard in the very sea. Behold," verse 22, "Behold, he shall come up and fly as an eagle and spread his wings over Basel. And at that day shall the heart of the mighty man of Edom be as the heart of a woman in her pains." That's right. Hey, so the heart of these the smart headers are going to fail. Hey, and that's really happening right now. And you got the smart headers. They got like 100,000 on reserve. They don't want to fight this war, bro. They don't want a real war. They want a war where they can stomp on people like the people in Gaza. Iran is not Gaza though, man. They're about to enter. They're entering into a real fucking war. And also, Gaza giving them a damn good fight too. It's been 2 years since then. They still haven't been able to topple that place completely.
Like I say, what's the cat? He wear the brim, wear glasses. He be on the news. He was saying like he knows some people that's over there in the land. He was like,
I think they talking about. Yeah, he was saying that he got Irish voice.
Yeah, he got the
Irish. Yeah.
He was like they're actually. He said that he was getting intel telling them people that were actually over there, his friends, that they look. Yeah. You said. Yeah, it was you. Yeah, it was you. Yeah. One said something. He was telling you that it's starting to look like God's over there.
This cat right here.
That cat right there.
Hey, George Galloway, official. George Galloway. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
George Galloway. Yep. So that place is starting to be destroyed.
Like I said, that's what's setting up. They had what they call it, the Iron Dome. So the Lord actually sent them angels up to allow these missiles to get through those Iron Dome to actually show that they can actually be touched.
Right. What's going on is, you have Iran. What they're doing is they're flooding the system, and so those receptors, eventually start their ammo. Where they're able to get in, they're actually able to penetrate that dome and basically shoot some real missiles. Right. And Iran's saying, look,
Y'all ain't even see the half of what we got, man. Because if you look at the area, the region of Iran is very mountainous. Right. So it's very hard to determine where the certain supplies are at, are located. Right. You know what I'm saying?
They're saying like a lot of that stuff is like, they're saying that a lot of that stuff is like 500 meters underneath under the ground, man.
Yep.
You know, and like and pretty much when you got the Kurds up in there, that's pretty much a suicide mission.
Yep.
They pretty much they bringing them in because they can't get out. The only way that they can drop supplies is via the air. So if they need food, if they need more soldiers, the only way they can get up in there is through the air, man. So this war is it's about to look like a meat grinder, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like Trump talked about. He literally came on the news and said, "American lives are going to be lost."
Man, so they report like a few Americans dying. Man, there's over 1,000, and
Man, it's dying, bro.
man, but they the other but
Also about the Kurds, they saying they like, look, America done promised them a homeland before, and basically crashed them out. It's like, man, what they might do is just take this opportunity to get weapons, and then try to wage a war in Turkey and other areas, man. So this can escalate things, bro. This can escalate to, you know, regional, problem, skirmish. And it's Pakistan is already fighting against Afghanistan. You got the Indians, it's the East Indians of India. They helping Iran by allowing them to, basically use their ports. It's going down, bro. A lot of people are starting to get tired of this place, and they're doing little shit to show that they for Iran by giving them intel, by giving them places to, basically bring their ships in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? By the rhetoric that they speak. Hey, man, things are getting serious, bro. So these nations are basically gearing up for war. And it's going to be against these small heads. And they're not going to win.
Nope.
According to prophecy, Edom is not going to win. All the bloodshed, all the wickedness that Esau Edom has committed throughout centuries, the Most High is going to address it, man.
Right.
In a very elegant way. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Numbers, chapter 24, verse, let's see, I'm going to start at verse 18. And Edom shall be a possession. Seir also shall be a possession for his enemies. And Israel shall do valiantly. Out of Jacob shall come he that shall have dominion, and shall destroy him that remaineth of the city.
That's right. Hey, so Esau Edom's going to be serving unto us, man. The older shall serve the younger, as the prophecy say. We're seeing that prophecy being fulfilled through our eyes. We're in a point to where our enemies are being bowed down by the fear of the Lord. They think that they're going to go over there and just fall out and just be killed, destroyed, maimed, like they always done. But the Most High has sanctioned them to have a stopping point. We're starting to see that stopping point manifest. Hey, Psalm 75 in verse 8. You know what I'm saying? But hey, man, you listen to Edom. Edom is talking that shit. New Seth, Pete Hegseth. That nigga's an asshole, man. Talking big. And he got himself in a situation that he ain't ready for. That dude was a Fox News anchor.
Right.
That's how you know all this it's a game. A lot of this shit that's going on is real.
Come on, for verse 20.
Of course, but break it down.
Verse 20, it says, and when he looked on Amalek, which Amalek are those small caps, right? He took up this parable and said, Amalek was the first of the nations, but his latter end shall be that he perish forever.
That's right. The Lord's going to remember Amalek. And that goes way back to the time of Moses, man. As it says in Deuteronomy, the 27th chapter. Remember Amalek?
Yeah.
The Lord's going to remember you in this day, man. He brings to remembrance the things of past.
Lord, the Lord made sure. The Lord made sure of the word, man.
Right.
He said that, look, the Lord said, I got something for Amalek personally. He's like, I got Amalek. And you see it happening right now, man. You see the Lord working, man.
Yep. hey, even if, say, for instance, this or this season, the reputation of Amulek is soiled, bro.
Exactly.
It's over, bro. They can't say anything. There's too much coming out. There's too much coming out how much they own, the wickedness they have done in that land, bro. The amount of PDF rings that is around the world. Epstein was a smart at it, bro.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if he worked for Mossad.
Oh yeah.
It's Mossad. I want to say it's U-ish, smart-headish, equivalent of the CIA. They basically get intel on all these governors, things that nature. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they brought Trump. Like, look, see what you did, right? We need you to get this act.
You could definitely tell, man. Trump, you've been saying it in spirit, but he's under order.
Yeah.
You literally can see like he's being told to clicks.
Yeah.
Like you don't think that these guys know that okay, if we strike Iran, they can close the trade. Like, come on now. They're activating the Great Reset. This is them saying, okay, we're crashing the system.
Yeah. And also based on, they were based on people over there to rise up against the government, the people that are so-called moderate up there. People say it's opportunity to rise up. But now, your dumb ass, you don't realize there's Shiites over there dying like that. You just made him a martyr. Now the country is banded together like never. They're like them being shit. They're like shit. Kill me too.
Right. They heavy on being order. You know.
They right.
Yeah. 18 million more.
You dealing with some people that's body. You don't woke them up. You know.
But here in America, everybody's divided.
Yeah. Everybody's divided. Everybody got short shorts on with their booty out and with their stomach out. Everybody want to be cute. Everybody fine. Everybody walking around with bonnets. People in pajamas. People ain't in the sense of, man, it's a war out here. Right. I need to gear up. I might need to get water. They're not in that. They're not thinking like that. That's why the damn door's gonna be as deep as a knife for a lot of you people.
Man, you over here with pajama parties and shit.
Right? Hey, we've been telling y'all for years it's gonna get serious out here. All these brothers up here almost been up, and not the least person been up here for 8 years. That's a long time, bro. They in 10 years telling you it's gonna get bad out here. When people have wag their hands, stiffen their neck, called us bums, say we need to get money, right, laughed at us. But shit, ain't gonna be no laughing in the near future. Right.
Ezekiel 33, verse 31. I'm sorry, to 31. It said, I'm sorry, verse 30. Also, thou son of man, the children of thy people still are talking against thee by the walls and in the doors of the houses, and speak one to another, everyone to his brother, saying, come, I pray you, and hear what is the word that cometh forth from the Lord.
Yeah, watching the videos, laughing, taking key points that you like to mix and mingling with your madness. You got conscious Hebrew Israelites there, out now. You got thug Israelites. You got thug, but you're Israelites at the same time. Nigga banging cuz, but banging cuz, but banging goddamn Judah at the same time. Judah? Yeah. Yeah. Nigga on my last side in the blood at the same time.
Dang. Verse 31. And they come unto thee as the people cometh, and they sit before thee as my people, and they hear thy words, but they will not do them.
Sorry, they hear the words, and they do them. The word has came out, and a lot of people who has came up against us, all you women. A lot of women, you can get a foot up your ass, man. A lot of women gonna get a foot up their fucking ass, bro. A lot of you women, bro. It's time, man. It's time for you to shut the fuck up. All right? You so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American, man. Yes. You black women, man. Judgment is here, bro. Hey, they say 300K women, so-called black women, have lost their job. Right? Go to these goddamn events It be 1,000 women in there and one man. Right? Going to spiritual. Isaiah 4:1. Yep. So guess what? As things get worse out here, all that goddamn independent boss bitch shit, that shit gonna go out the door. Now you gonna be in what they call it, your goddamn what is that shit called, man?
Soft girl.
Soft era.
Yeah.
Oh,
That shit's stupid as hell. That's that Esau shit when they compartmentalize everything. So it's so fucking white, man. Right? Just be righteous.
Right.
Or not die. A lot of these women you gonna choose the latter. You gonna choose death. You got some. No, you got some.
Yep. It says, the middle of verse 31, but with their mouth they show much love, but their heart goeth after their covetousness.
I know I'm an Israelite, like the dude that came out last week, claimed to be Israelite, claimed to, you know what I'm saying, but want to fight.
Right.
Nigga 59 with a heart problem, they want to fight. Nigga got high blood pressure, but want to scratch. All that bullshit ass game playing, man. Hey man, the most High put his foot up a lot of people's fucking ass, man.
Right.
Hey, rightfully so. That's why the scripture say, pray not for these people. You know, now, you might see some things that might, pull on your emotional screens, but at the same time, hey, it is what it is, baby girl. A homie, fuck about these people. Guess what? They don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
You people are pieces of shit. What you doing with a piece of shit? You fuss your ass down the goddamn toilet, man.
Right. No.
Piece of shit.
And it's heavy as upon saying that because before earlier, because you was there, so now that this dude, Jake, he's riding on the motorcycle and he fell. Like, he fell and the motorcycle was on his legs, so he was trying to get up. In my spirit, I was like, man, fuck this guy in my head. But also, too, in my spirit, like, man, let me just help him get him on the sidewalk. I went over there, got it up, and get him on the sidewalk, came back. And then he came over, started talking shit. I was like, you know what?
That shit
Fuck
crazy.
niggas. I was like, fuck you
He
guys.
did that shit.
He was talking, I hate y'all. I was like,
wow.
I held him up.
I was like, but you know what? You got more. You got more.
That's what I'm saying. A real piece of shit.
Man, fuck. I was like, man, you know what? Fuck Jake, man. That's why, the Lord was like, look,
It's a nigga.
fuck yeah.
What's that time in first?
Nigga.
Mind is in. Yep.
In my head, I was like, initially, I was like, man, just help him up real fast. Yeah, right afterwards, he came over and started talking shit. And I'm like, wow, like the Lord showed us that, like, man, fuck niggas, bro. Fuck them. They gonna die. Ezekiel 9, they gotta go.
They gotta go. No, hey, the Lord, hey, we ain't forgot about you, hoe ass Mexicans either. I don't give a fuck if you from El Salvador, Ecuador, nigga, you Mexican hoe ass nigga. Fuck you.
Right.
Fuck you, man. Most I gonna kill you too.
Right.
You think when we say this bad, wait till the Lord judgment is sue on this place.
Right. Damn. Wow,
Now he's Satan where he got it. It ain't break on thing, just that little.
oh, I got it. Damn. Oh,
That's good. I know that's right there.
yeah, I got it. The water. Okay, damn.
You got can't go farther than that.
I got it. I got the front feet.
Yes.
Man, how you gonna get these?
You say you can use mine, but I forgot the thing. You know what I'm saying? Because damn,
Yeah,
I knew that shit.
my bag is heavy too, so we can.
Yeah, you can use my bag too.
Make it slip.
Lock it, brothers. Give us 1 second, man.
Yeah, Satan, I'm mad.
That's
That should be good, right?
This go right here at the top. Bro, I thought that's the see that mom?
You sure it don't go right here?
No, we put it back. Look like a bottom part of a tripod, like
Yeah, it look like a
yeah,
tripod.
foot part. Yeah. I'm just keeping some paper.
You said,
Nah,
You
hell.
gonna hold it if
You
you
want
need to,
that?
bro.
No, that's all cool. It's all fine.
Go back old school.
Great. I already said that man was
Yeah, man, the Lord ain't playing with you people, man.
Let's see if the audio still
The Lord's not
Yeah,
playing with you people, bro. Because, hey, playtime is over.
right.
Ain't no more time playing with you.
Yeah, we good.
Man.
We good. Okay.
You don't have no time to play. You play too fucking much.
Man.
Too much playing out here, man. Grown ass people in an adolescent state of mind. Most I'm not playing no games out here no more, right? Hey, this place about to be touched by your house by shot. Right. Hey, Jeremiah 4:22. We gonna go basic on them boards.
This is Jeremiah 4, verse 22. It reads, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children."
That's right. Sardis be somebody who very, very base. Somebody's very dull. This is what America has produced. You got people out there that's illiterate, that had the ability to read but don't want to. They prefer to just scroll aimlessly on TikTok, on Thread, on goddamn
Lemon some other.
or Snap. I don't even know that's still up.
Snapchat.
Right. Versus actually reading a book. People critical thinking is gone.
That's right.
They depend on technology to tell them what's right and wrong, for creativity, for everything.
Right.
Right? The average person is addicted to processed food and meal.
Right.
Right? Your children are, instead of them teaching their children, they're teaching your children to be indoctrinated, to be over sexualized at 5, 6 years old. Instead of teaching them right and wrong. Instead of teaching them mathematics. And I wonder why these kids, you know what I'm saying, are in a dilapidated state. Jake, I love to have you so. Get sick, get past 17 and try to live like you a 17-year-old. Fight culture. Nigga, 45 years old trying to fight at work. Childish group of people, man.
Right.
On that fight club.
Yeah, Fight club. Nigga still treating high school, nigga still act like he in high school.
Right.
Trying to holler at a nigga's female like he got a goddamn Letterman jacket on.
That class ring. That shit so played out, man. Not another girl, woman. That shit really played out. Y'all niggas weak.
You can wear, remember that shit? You can wear my jacket. Nigga just phone talking, yeah, I don't know why he acting like that.
Yeah.
That's what niggas do, man.
Right. Still out of both.
Little bitch ass niggas, man. Thinking that shit cute.
Can you start verse 19?
Do your thing, bro.
It's gonna go right into
This is Jeremiah 4 and 19. Reads, my bowels, I am pained at my very heart. My heart maketh a noise in me. I cannot hold my peace.
right. We can't hold our peace, man. Yahweh Bashalau Shai has commissioned us to come out here to what? Warn our people what's getting ready to happen, man. Cry loud, spare not. Whether they hear or whether they forbear, man. It's in us, man. Like the spirit, it burns in. You gotta let the people, you gotta let Jake go.
Right.
Only the elect are gonna get it, but man, hey, the rest of these Jakes, man, hey, the Lord got a special justice for them, man. And it's not gonna be pretty. You know?
That's why they can't escape the message. Walking by now, the internet covers everything. Nope, you can't escape. I can't hear it. Nope, you are hearing it.
Yep.
Your ass is being marked.
And Mark, man, in various different ways, man. People talking shit on the comment board, scoffing. You know, people driving by in their hands, talking all kinds of shit. People with their windows rolled up, talking shit. The angels are recording everything, man.
Yeah.
You know? You got it, brother.
It says, I cannot hold my peace because thou hast heard, O my soul, the sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war.
The sound of the trumpet, the alarm of war, man. See? This is the alarm of war going out right now, man. You still got Jake that's blowing the wrong sound, blowing the wrong trumpet. Trying to blow a trumpet to gather people together for a festival day.
Yeah.
You know? Israelites playing games, man. Here it is. We in the middle. We in the beginning of World War III. Still got niggas arguing with Christians, man.
Right. They ain't talking about nothing.
Ain't talking about no prophecies, man. None.
Niggas still arguing on who the best. Who do you think the best?
Michael Jordan.
On the Brown, bro.
Nigga get into a fist fight over who's the best basketball player.
Fight.
Hey, bro, that.
Like, really be serious about this. Sorry. One, don't know none of you niggas. Right. Don't give two shit. Nigga don't even know you exist. Hey, man, that's a nigga funny, bro.
Hey, Jordan won't even shake your hand. He won't even give you an autograph. He go the other way if you see.
Right. Literally. Yeah, he don't fuck with Jake. He don't fuck with niggas.
Shit. Niggas killed his father. So, saying, kind of, whatever. We ain't gonna get into all that. That's too heavy.
Gave you all this.
We can do it for fun.
Gave you all this. Gave you all this. So you know what got to go down.
What to do for a contact bar? You know what I'm saying?
Back in Jeremiah 4 and verse 20, say destruction upon destruction is pride.
Destruction upon destruction is pride. Go ahead.
For the whole land is spoiled.
Uh-huh.
Suddenly all my tents.
Suddenly all my tents, bro, man. That's what's getting ready to come, man. The spoil is getting ready to come, man. And what's the ultimate spoiler of America? These missiles, man.
Right.
Okay, the chariots of Yahweh Shai. The scripture says that, and the Lord said he's coming back with fire, man. And his chariots, like a whirlwind, he's coming to bring forth vengeance, man.
Right.
See? And you let it, man, we're seeing the build up to it.
Right.
Once again, you still got Jake playing games.
Right.
You got people just walking up and down the street as if nothing going on, man. You know? But these people are right for the taking, so man.
That's right.
You know? That's why Yahweh Shai is known as he's gonna come and reap. The harvest is ready, man. And it ain't gonna be no friendly thing.
Right.
It ain't gonna be no nice things coming, man. America's about to get hit. America's about to be crooked. It's already crooked. The foundation of this place is already done. America ain't gonna be made great again. Okay? Right now we're witnessing the downfall of an empire, man. And from this point forward, it's just gonna get worse. It's just gonna get worse. We're already about to see price. Hey, price is about to skyrocket, man.
Right.
Everything's about to get expensive. And when shit gets expensive, people get desperate.
Right.
And when people get desperate, that's when they lose it.
People already living paycheck to paycheck. Right. Credit cards are already maxed out.
Yeah.
Consumerism is dead, brothers. It's over. It's a wrap, bro.
They said this has been the worst loss of jobs since back in like 2004. And this is just the beginning. It's only going to get worse. You know, so, hey, you got everybody going around just playing, not even paying attention, but they don't like to watch the news.
Oh, I got it, bro. I got it. And I'll tell you this.
But like you just read, it says, hey, it's gonna constantly escalate. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna constantly escalate. As far as you see it, Babylon is basically been like it said when the Lord said that Babylon is gonna be a heap is gonna who is coming from Basra, Bashad's garment. It's gonna escalate to the Lord, bringing forth destruction upon this land. But see, you have people that people that are on the earth today didn't see revolution before. They didn't see civil war. They haven't seen war upon this land. All right, you saw the 9/11 event that happened. You know, but that is small, minute things about what's to come. Things that's about to happen here is getting set up. All right, it's starting over there in the east. Okay. But it's going to continue and it's going to expand over here in Babylon the Great, aka America. That's why Isaiah 47 says, sit down in the dust. There's no throne. The throne is going to be taken away. Like I said, America's not going to be great again. The throne is going to be taken away from Babylon. They already said that Babylon is not going to be, now it's not going to be it's not really a superpower anymore. So they're going to be brought low. That's why I said, after these missiles start going, and Iran started coming back shooting these missiles. They said now they want to go back to the negotiation table.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's too late.
Yep. And they lying saying that. They lying saying that that, they're in negotiation talks. Iran came out and said no. He said
No.
they fucking lying, man.
Yeah.
You know. Look, Iran ain't there ain't no negotiating, man.
No.
They showing
Wait, this.
they striking every single American U.S. based in the region, man.
Right.
They hit oil tankers that's still trying to go through the Strait of Hormuz, man. You know, they striking oil fields in Qatar. The oil field in Qatar, they shut that shit down.
Yeah.
They shut it down. And they're saying that for it to come back up, it'll take at least 2 weeks for it to kind of get operational again, and then another 2 to 4 weeks for it to kind of flow again if they were to make a deal with it.
Right.
So Europe is about to be, is getting hit right now, man.
Japan too.
Japan, India.
Yep. Because Japan, they get about 75% of their oil from the Straits of Hormuz.
Bro.
And then you gotta think those Gulf Coast regions, they import a lot of food, 80% of their food to their area. You know what I'm saying? And also, you gotta think Iran gonna start doing is they're gonna start shooting out these various plants that refine water because there's not a lot of water over there.
Yeah,
Right.
That's what that Moabite was talking
Yep.
about. He was going in. He was going into it.
Right.
So, and you can see how that can lead up to that's a world. That's going to jack up everything, bro.
Yeah, that's momentum beat up to the mark.
Yep.
Alabama saying, yep, bro. All this momentum beat up to the mark. Yep.
That,
Policy is trending.
That's right. The Jeremiah 51:7, Babylon has been the golden cup. All right, because the philosophies the philosophies that America has put upon, that's basically the ways of America with Babylon, basically being led by small heads over there. The way they're thinking, how these guys fight in these different places over there in the Middle East. But we know that's Asia. We knowing that that's setting up what? The nation to be mad.
Yep.
They're seeing all these things happen like, God damn. They're gonna go back to the source of who started all this.
Exactly.
If the things escalate, they're gonna be like, who the one started? Small heads and Babylon, aka America.
Isaiah 21:1. The burden of the desert of the sea, as whirlwinds in the south pass through, so it cometh from the desert, from a terrible land. A grievous vision is declared unto me. The treacherous dealer dealeth treacherously, and the spoiler spoileth. Go up, O Elam, besiege, O Media. All the sign thereof have I made to cease.
And like I said, the Comanians, those are the ones that that's descendants of Elam. You go Elam, Asher, all the way down. If I'm not mistaken, that's basically the descendants. So that's who's basically getting riled up.
I believe the Palestinians are
Iran.
Iran.
Yeah, because Elam is Iran too.
The Persians are
Persian.
Yeah.
But Elam.
They're Elam.
Edomites. Yeah. So Edomites. Verse 3 says, therefore are my loins filled with pain. Pangs have taken hold upon me as the pangs of a woman that travaileth. I was bowed down at the hearing of it. I was dismayed at the seeing of it. This is Isaiah seeing the vision of the destruction, man. He was like, when he seen the vision, he was like, look, it was like he was pained. He was dismayed at the destruction, what he seen. He seen the missiles, man. He seen the land of Israel getting destroyed. He seen America being destroyed. He seen people being fired, man.
Right.
He seen people starve. He seen all that. Verse 4, my heart panted, fearfulness affrighted me. The night of my pleasure hath he turned into fear unto me. Because he seen his vision when he was in the sleep.
Yeah.
Right?
The heart panting,
Yes,
like you're having anxiety attack.
Yeah.
Like, damn,
Yeah. It's like Ezra, he said what? He said, woe is me, who would deliver me from these days, man. Right? He said, prepare the table, watch in the watchtower, eat, drink. Arise, ye princes, and anoint the shield. For thus hath the Lord said unto me, go, set a watchman, let him declare what he seeth. And he saw a chariot with a couple of horsemen, a chariot of asses, and a chariot of camels. And he hearkened diligently with much heed. And he cried, a lion, my Lord, I stand continually upon the watchtower in the daytime, and I am set in the ward my whole nights. And behold, here cometh a chariot of men with a couple of horsemen. And he answered and said, Babylon is fallen, and all the graven images of her gods he hath broken unto the ground. On my threshing in the corner of my floor, that which I have heard of Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, have I declared unto you. You see? But he said the key is what? Babylon is fallen, That was a vision that he seen. And with Babylon fallen, he mentioned before who? Elam. See? Who is Elam? Iran. The Iranians, the Persians. See? Because who's Iran's chief defense going to be? Russia. Okay? That's why they're saying like Russia's provided intel to Iran about particular where particular military bases are, man. You see? Because if Iran even said, Iran pretty much said, look, if anybody else gets involved with this war between Israel and America and us, if Europe gets involved, like England or France, that's going to have to cause Russia and China to get involved.
That's what they're saying.
That's what they're saying. Like, that's going to happen.
That pipeline to our boat, that could blow that motherfucker up, bro. That's it. They can shut that, bro. Yeah, they see that shit, bro. It's out.
They say in 8 months.
Yep.
They ain't gonna be completed,
Bro.
8 months. They saying this not gonna be no easy war, bro.
And they going to the round with it. They gonna add the 6 round troops over there.
He said it's gonna be like 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, he said
They
4 days.
was banking on
That's going 6
the moderates over there in Iran to say, "Oh man, it's our time to to basically topple the government." He was trying to set up a coup, but like, bro, you killed 168 children, man.
Man, he did.
Right? On some faulty like intel, supposedly.
Right.
Because if you're trying to ignite that, you wouldn't do that.
Right.
So it's a bullshit. You guys are bullshit and bragging. I'm what they gonna do. But really, it's all about what the Lord wants you to do. Like, what's that? Psalms 75. We we'll go back to Joel, the 13th. Yeah.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 75, all right, verse 8.
Really say it up there, huh? Six.
This is Psalm 75 in verse 6. It says, promotion cometh neither from the east nor from the west.
Yeah, start it.
Psalm 75 and 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn.
Read it again. Damn, go ahead out there.
Psalm 65 and 4. I said unto the fools, deal not foolishly, and to the wicked, lift not up the horn.
That's right. Basically, your pride or your strength. Because your horns have your strength. And this is what Esau Edom is bragging and boasting in, man. Right? Pete sick here. Right? Oh, we got the strongest military. We got this. We got the tomahawks. Man, that's not gonna help you if the Lord say it ain't gonna help you, bro.
Right.
You can have you can spend 500 billion on your military.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? On your fix all you want to. If the Lord say he we're starting to see. See that?
Man.
Stay.
Yeah, man.
Even though this moves.
Yep.
The Lord don't want it to work, it ain't gonna work. All right? Because he has his own plans, regardless of how mighty you think you are.
Okay. Verse 5. Lift not up your horns on high, speak not with a stiff neck. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
That's right. You put it down one and set it up another. This is what we're seeing. As mighty as America has been, basically has encapsulated the whole earth, it's going to come to naught. That's the will of the Heavenly Father, to bring it low. As it says in what? Daniel 2 and 21?
Okay.
You know? You got support that, brother?
I got this.
Go ahead, bro.
Romans 9 and 17, for the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth.
That's right. Hey, this how he put the heart on Pharaoh to go to war, right? In ancient times and in modern times, he put in the heart of Pharaoh, it's the current Pharaoh, this is Egypt spiritually speaking, to go to war again.
Psalm 75 and verse 6, verse 7, says, but the Most High is the judge. He put down one and setteth up another. For in the hand of the Lord there is a cup, and the wine is red. It is full of mixture, and he poured it out of the same. But the dregs thereof, all the wicked of the earth shall wring them out and drink them.
That's right. So the wicked will bring out this drug, that cup, don't say a whole wine and drink it, right? This is basically what America is about to get into. It's about to drink this cup of wickedness. Yeah. No?
Jump to verse 10.
Go ahead.
It's Psalm 75 and verse 10. It says, all the horns of the wicked also will I cut off.
Right. That mean, hey, you cut the horns off of your cattle. That what are you trying to do? You're trying to make it less aggressive, less powerful. So you can have a young buck. What you do? You cut the horns off. So you gonna feed them things that he trying to ram you. He add them horns.
Power taken.
Power taken away. That's what the Most High is doing. Most High is taking the power in this place away. Hey, because America doesn't have any troops to invade Iran like that, bro. That's why they was trying to crash out the Kurds. And look at the current military now, full of bitches and bitch ass niggas.
Yeah. Niggas twerking. Twerking it up.
Yeah. Come on, man. Yeah. The military trying to get cute. He got a handkerchief on with a tie.
Like that nigga, he hated it looking
Yeah,
at.
hated it. He got a little ass helmet on the side.
Hell yeah.
Damn. Yeah.
Little ass 22 to my bang, bang.
Pow, pow.
Yeah.
Pow, pow. Think over here holding the gun like this and shit.
Yeah.
I got a preset group.
Yeah, go ahead.
Talk about the horns. Psalm 58 and 6. Break their teeth, O power in their mouth. Break out the great teeth of the young lions, O Yahweh.
That's right. So most I gonna break the teeth of the lion, man. Right?
That's the power of a lion. Typically, is they teeth, man. Yeah, right. The Lord gonna break their teeth, break their jaw.
Hey, in Revelation, lion, British is known as the lion. What happened to them? They were taken down. Just like America's gonna be taken down. Right? It's not gonna be the power it once was, that lion that it once was.
That's verse 7. Right down. It says, let them melt away as waters which run continually. When he bendeth his bow to shoot his arrows, let them be as cut in pieces. As a snail which melteth, let every one of them pass away.
So the Most High is gonna have to where they get their ass melted by a modern arrow, and missiles, man. They gonna go to war and it's not gonna end well.
Right.
Okay.
And all them dead bodies gonna be over there, like it says in Joel the 2nd chapter. It says the Lord gonna bring the northern army over there to a land barren and desolate. It says that they carcasses are dead bodies out there, man.
Yeah. You know, as we talking, you start bringing that out, that nigga fired up like, don't ruin my day. Bitch ass nigga.
Man, bro, these people are pieces of shit, bro. I see why the Lord is like, man, don't pray for these motherfuckers, man. People are complete pieces of shit, man. Yeah. You know? That's why, man, it's like the Lord is really putting a colder spirit on us too, man, to be like, man, fuck these people,
Bro,
bro.
I think have a colder spirit because we're gonna see a lot of shit out here, man. There's be a lot of people out here, man, that's gonna be starving, gonna be begging for help.
Man, I'm people post kids.
Yep.
Yeah, man. Like I said, it's gonna be a lot of shit. We gonna see this. It's gonna pull at your emotional
Man, I
area.
got my baby saying, oh my God. Hey, you know, seeing somebody start that for a horrible thing. You know? Go ahead, go ahead.
It's Jeremiah 7:16. It says, therefore, pray not thou for this people, neither lift up cry, no prayer for them.
That's right. So don't cry, don't pray for these people. Because these people, they ain't worth, they ain't worth.
The folks there, they got time like that. They could wait on it.
Yeah, when the winds come, they ain't gonna
Yeah.
strong wind. They get right.
That's right. That's what anchor you down.
See that? You know? Going back to it, man. Hey, say it's worse to not by starvation than it is. Hey, and there's things get worse out here. People able to eat. You know? Very scarce at that time. And the average person have two hours I eat. They wake up eating cookies.
Yeah.
That's real.
Eat 3 to 6 times a day.
3 to 6 times a day. Eat cookies.
Boy, you can tip. You
Get a little
got
softness.
They ain't got a sausage biscuit.
Eat a cookie. Wake up. Break his fast. Then goddamn go to doctors. You know what I'm saying? Get a croissant, bacon, and cheeseburger. Really, riddles.
But you still working right now. It's all. That's it. You know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully, loud enough for us to hear. You know, people are dying. It's all jacked up. People are addicted to ultra processed food.
Man, that's important.
Ultra processed, man, has little to no nutritional value. It's chemicals, sugar, and salt.
Yeah.
So what you gonna do? What do you think these people gonna do when they can't eat? Head hurt, stomach hurt.
Seeing somebody walking down like a chicken leg.
Eat that sugar.
Scratching and shit. Hey man, these people have to lose their mind.
Right. Just said CNBC. Marks Bears, a bellwether for global trade, suspends 2 key shipping services through the Iran war.
Yeah. Bells.
Shipping.
Bells. If you see that, if you Mel's have you ever seen like different trailers? Have you ever seen a trailer that's riding on a 18 wheeler and it's look like you look at it and say, dang, that looked like that was on a actual train. That's one of those.
I know you're talking about.
Now look again, whenever you ride, look for that. Because it'll have that name. You know what I'm saying? It'll have that name. So a lot of shipment that's gonna be coming over here is gonna be suspended. You know? Worldwide is gonna be suspended. We'll start seeing world economy. Hey, because it's wartime. This happens during wartime, brothers.
I would say a sound of battle within the earth. Sound from the land.
It says the Danish shipping giant first on Friday temporarily suspended 2 services linking the Middle East to Asia and Europe as the Iran war continues to disrupt global supply chain.
Right. Yep. Global supply chain is going. Yep.
Here,
Yep. Right now, hey, America has one chance at being great again. That's really taking control of AI. That's the fight, brothers. Who's going to control AI? Okay, we can crash the system, but where are they fighting? Because they still gonna fight. They ain't gonna just fight because this ain't gonna be WWE. You buy me, and no, they gonna fight. The scriptures say they gonna fight. What are they fighting for? They're fighting for control of that new way AI. And who's light years ahead right now? China. It's backed by who? Russia, BRICS. So there's a real fight that's going on. Okay, and, you know these European countries, you know they're already seen as low level. They're not really seen as players anymore. You got Macron, the president of France, say, look, you got to start beefing up our missiles. It's the only way you can be respected in this world is if you got strength. So that was letting people know, like, yeah, we got to start. Like, serious moves are going to have to be made in the near future of globalization. For who's going to be at what take? Inspiration going to happen, right? More people are going to start hating. It all potentially start with what we see now. I don't see it stop.
nah,
I don't see it just cooling off all of a sudden and hot girl summer again. Nah,
yeah, awesome. If anybody, oh, let's see something. If nobody has a precept. I wanted to read something that I typed in Chat GPT. Remember I told you? Please get the precepts first. Though.
can we get this to Joel? Because he's going to tie it right to what you're talking about. Precepts, got it. Let's get to Joel real quick and then we'll go right back to the front.
Joel 3 and 2, it says, I will also gather all nations and bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat and plead with them there for my people, for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
That's right. So all this be fought for the real Israelites. Right? All this is going on for us. Basically for us to be able to get back into that land because they have to fight. And then when Yahushua come back, they have to fight against Yahushua.
They gonna be weakened already from that first fight. It's gonna be they already gonna be taking heavy ass blows.
They said America lost like 1.2 billion of trade and weapons have been destroyed already.
Yep. That's a lot of weapons.
Bro, they saying like that what they doing is like they pretty much they're saying that America like they run out of ammo.
Yeah.
And they can't go to these different Gulf countries to pretty much reload because Iran, bro,
Get down for them.
man, bro, like Iran is systematically they playing it smart. They luring them in like, yeah, they come on. Now I'm not saying Iran's military is stronger than America's, because it's not. You see what I'm saying? But one weapon that Iran has, kind of like a nuclear weapon to a degree, is trade. That straight up remove that whole area is like a nuclear weapon. It's like it's the heartbeat of the world, pretty much, right there, man.
They getting American infrastructure over there.
Yeah.
They getting America where it hurts for trying to get bullets, whatever got to get. But they strategically doing that.
Man. Hey, another thing that's stopping them from being able to get weaponry and stuff like that is the fact that China put a sanction on that rare earth, so that they can't produce. Like you got all these manufacturing companies like they need to produce. They don't have the equipment to produce.
That's why America tried to get wheeling because of the rare earth minerals over there.
Yeah.
And Nigeria.
Yep.
And Nigeria. Remember they bombed and they just bombed Nigeria.
Yep.
Yeah. Nigeria got rare earth.
Yeah, that's just
Who controls that?
China.
I like that Nigeria. Yeah.
All for that.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Set up that new Silk Road.
Yep. And so, which goes through Iran.
bro, it's so the Lord is so
Lord,
man, the Lord is so
Man,
cold,
shit.
bro.
That's why they got. That's why what's going on here. It gotta happen. Like they gonna say, man, look, we strong, man. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Basically,
Man,
you know, it's just like if I'm cussing a lot today, bro. You know,
hey, man. Hey,
Back in Joel 3:3, it says, and they have cast lots for my people and have given a boy for a harlot.
right? Score that you catch it. Hey, jump down to the top.
This is this Joel 3 and 4 and verse 9. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up, beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears.
Hey, this really can be used for Iran because they're saying that Iran is using their nuclear facility for nuclear warheads, which is not true. They've been using that for basically as an alternative energy source because they don't want to deplete all their oil by trading. So they're like, look, let's make this nuclear plant so we can have a different source of energy. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we have America that's trying to bomb these various sites they can't get to because, like the brother priest just brought out, it's 500 feet down, you know, underground, right? On top of covered by goddamn big mountains.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Which they have, you know, they can turn it up and create something if they want to.
Yep, right.
and that's what. If they put boots on the ground, it's cold.
Yeah,
They ass.
like, the Persians, bro, like Persians, they had a king. There was a reason as to why. I mean, obviously it's the Lord,
Yeah.
but bro, like there was a reason as to why they was in power for a long period. Like the way Iran is set up, bro, it's like a fortress. Like,
Yeah.
you just can't get up there.
You ain't just walk over there. Big too.
Big, bro. I'm just like, I'm gonna just cover my mountains, like, bro.
Think about it. You had America fight a place like goddamn Iraq for 10 years and then eventually had to leave. They didn't win the war. That decimated the place. They didn't win the war. The war was to put a puppet government in there so they could use that against use that for basically the desires of Israel. They didn't have went to Afghanistan for 25 years when they weren't able to topple the government. Forever wars. They weren't able to put a proper government in that stead of the government that they destroyed. That's another fair war. You think you won't be able to go over there to Iran and put a puppet government over there? It's not happening, bro.
Nope.
It's not Venezuela, big dog.
And you notice ain't no central bank in Iran.
Nope.
Ain't no central bank over there. They're like, y'all got us messed up, man. Yep.
Joel 3 and 10, it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Yep. So the weak is now saying, you know what? I am strong. You got different professions from Iran. They're like, man, y'all gonna find out who we are. Y'all gonna find out who we are, man.
So
You know what I'm saying?
farming tools to turn them into weapons.
Yep.
Boy. Yeah.
It's gonna get serious out here, brother. It's already serious. It's already serious. How many of us can say that our life is just great? Catch your pure hell, man. It's only magnify. Wisdom and knowledge speaks our time. Okay, you gotta go through these things.
It has to happen.
It has to happen in order for us to get to the kingdom of heaven. But these people in this world who ain't been toiling in this truth. And you got to find that a lot of these family members that been talking shit.
Oh, yeah.
Hey man, you got to find out what it is, man. Cats that was in the truth, but your ass fell out, you scoffed, you talking shit. You gonna find out what it is, man. Talking down. You gonna find out what the hell it is, man. Okay?
Second, Virgin daughter of Babylon, it's gonna get touched. It's gonna get touched.
By this for the Lord comes, you're gonna see things about to happen off. If you talking about those sleeper, I don't know what you said. Sleeper cells. Yeah, the sleeper cells. You know.
We at the end now.
Yeah, at the end.
Yeah, we're at the end. Hey, like they just be on here, like you don't know what a bad day is, but you're gonna find out.
Yep.
You're gonna find
You
out.
better find out. Yep. You people right here about to find out what a bad day is, man.
Evil day. Hey, the scripture says, "Seek ye the Lord while he may be found; call ye upon him while he is near." And I say it like this, man, for the spirit. As long as the prophets are still on the highways and byways and these videos are still up, Yahweh Bashmal Shai's hand is still extended. Because hey, once these videos get cut off and we get the order from spirit for us not to be out here no more.
Because things about to get more extreme out here. Like Trump might not make it to that next election. Hey, he might get disenfranchised with the whole right left dichotomy. You know, so them going back and forth with one another. People might get disenfranchised with their whole system, depending on how bad it gets. You might get some extreme groups out there that pop up.
Second 15.
Yep.
They should not regard their kings or princes towards their actions to stand in their power. That's coming.
It's a tradition of man. But that's rhetoric that says that's really speaking about upbringing. Hey, when you go to the end there, what are people talking about? Going to war. They're talking about overthrowing the government. That's prophesied in the scriptures, man.
It's gonna be complete hell out here, chaos in the streets, bro. America's gonna be it's gonna be a hot zone thing.
And these people, and somehow, some way, they get these foreign troops over here, boy. They about to act the motherfucking ass. I'm telling you, people gonna come over here and look at these people and just be disgusted.
Shoot, big ass,
Shoot, stabbing, and poking.
I don't know, women gonna be getting ravished and raped.
Shit, you have men out there too.
It's been too good, but like it's gonna get ugly out here.
Freaky out here.
Wicked, freaky, wicked.
Yep. Scripture says that a sword is within, or a famine is within, and then without, pretty much meaning outside, is the sword on the sword, man. It's going to be all out hell out here, man. Because once again, like we've been going into the spirit, man, these people are comfortable still, man.
Oh, brother.
Jake's like, people out here are just comfortable, but it has to come suddenly upon you.
You're stock values, man.
You got women out here that don't mind jumping into a grown man's face, man. That shit, hey, that shit for the come to a thing in the past. A lot of y'all don't fuck out. All right, and you bitch ass niggas talking shit. Hey, people are so comfortable talking shit on the internet, man. People just talking shit, man. Hey, people gonna find out what it is in the near future, man. Talking that old bullshit, man. Be talking shit, man. Most of us fed up with this shit, man. It's gonna come quick. So hey, so live it up. Live it up. Y'all live it up, man. Sure. For us, hey, me and my house, these brothers will serve the Lord, brother. See, right?
I got one real quick.
Go ahead,
Isaiah 26 and 21 in NLT. Look, the Lord is coming from heaven to punish the people of the earth for their sins. The earth would no longer hide those who have been killed. They will be brought out for all to see. Man, all this shit so-called white man did to those people, everything has been exposed right now, man. Epstein's files out. Then you gonna know that you had an enemy the whole time. So-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. That this damn devil is your enemy, man. So Lord has come out of His place to punish the people on the planet Earth, man. This is His time right now. This is it, man.
That word punish, it goes into that when you read in 2nd Ezra the 9th chapter, it said that He's visiting the world which He made. The Lord is visiting, man. It's time for that for Him to visit, man. So that those punishments, man.
Right.
Because we're in a time of judgment, man. Obadiah, verse 15. For the day of the Lord is near upon all the heathen. As thou hast done, it shall be done unto thee. Thy reward shall return upon thine own head.
You're not gonna get away with it, man. The Lord is an eye for an eye, a foot for foot, tooth for tooth. You know what I'm saying? You do it, you're gonna get it back, man. Proverbs 11:1. The Lord is a balanced power. A just weight is his delight. A false balance is abomination. That means he hates it. You know. So yeah, you're not gonna all this, especially you Edomites, man. You know what I'm saying? You think you're gonna walk off into the sunset? You know? No, bro. You got something to pay. You know, you got a tab to pay, bro. And that bad boy, like the scripture say, have reached into the heavens, man. You know?
He's I think he just drop a statistic and then just walk out.
Yeah.
Hey, well, 13% of you guys.
Right.
Shut the fuck up.
Hey, don't ask me. Lies.
Stop bitch ass up.
All right. 2 Thessalonians 1:6. Seeing it is a righteous thing with the Most High to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you. Back to brother point up, man. See, the Lord is about to, man, it's a righteous thing that the Lord is about to bring. The judgment is about to bring the earth. So, you know what I'm saying? And how terrible it's going to be. You see, but it's going to be a righteous judgment, man. Right. You see, righteous indignation is going to be, and it's well deserved, man. So Esau and these heathens have been, you know what I'm saying, been running the fucking book, man. Right. And 2/3 of these people on the side are fucking degenerates, man. Right. See, they got to go. They don't care about these people, don't care about the Lord. Here it is, we telling our people what the Lord is about to do. Nobody out here listening. And right, we gonna prophesy to the wind, though. Sure, see? Same thing happened with Noah. Same thing happened with Noah. You know, he was prophesying for 120 years about the flood coming, man. And they laughed at him, man. Right. Here it is, he building a big ark. Building, you know what I'm saying? It ain't never rained a day. It ain't never rained before. Right. It look crazy. You know, but hey, the prophets are a sign and the one that's spoken against, just like Yahushua, he's spoken against, man. You know? Scriptures say, as in the days of Noah, shall it also be in the days of the Son of Man, man. That's right. So the same thing in these times. All these scoffers and, you know, talking trash about these men, man. You know, taking dresses off, you know, all that trying to get a job. Come on, man. Really? That's all you got? You know, we coming to a time where we gonna see what's up, man.
This is 1 Thessalonians 5, start at verse 2, I think. It says, "For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon thee, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape." That thief in the night is going to happen. Like I said, because everybody walking around because they're rejecting knowledge, as it said in Hosea 4. All right? So the Lord is going to reject you. All right? Things that we're seeing that's happening over there in the land of, our land, where the small heads are at, over there. It's coming to a point where it's going to be over here, and it's going to span over here in Babylon, over here in the west. But like you said, Chris said, walking around with prop. Everybody's walking around, like just like you mentioned, what's that, he said for Friday, with no care in the world. These things about to happen, and they're going to be looking like, what the hell's going on? That's why they can have no faith these days, because they think what Jesus will say, I accept it here in my heart. But no, you don't know the Lord. You don't know the living power, which his name is Yahweh. All right? And the son name, like he said, Yahweh Shai, who's going to come. When he sent forth for him, he's going to send them forth to come what? And take the crowns of these kings. But before that happens, you're going to see the people that's going to be, like I say, famine, pestilence, all these things, like it says in, 2 Nature 16. Oh, this is the beginning.
I mean, whatever.
This is the beginning of sorrow. All these things that are about to happen, like we see loss of job. All right, we see lose of job. That's your livelihood.
92,000 jobs lost in February. Oh, that's a lot. 92,000? That's a lot. That's a lot of fucking jobs. Just in February, that's the first quarter. That's short money. Right. And it's just going to get worse. Yeah. It's just going to get worse, man. Yeah. This whole thing with trying to remove, that's going to affect jobs. That's going to affect everybody. It's going to affect wages, transportation. It's going to affect the waste management, like trash services. Yeah. Yep. That's going to affect, bro. You know how much fertilizer goes to that whole region too? Diesel, it's going to affect everything, bro. Like everything.
So many vessels coming in out there on the road daily.
Fertilizer.
For a
A lot of people.
That damn
What's
thing.
the that say something like? Let me. It's something else. It's not just gas. It's like liquids. Ah,
They're also saying that too. There's a lot of like you have your you have for the internet. You know what I'm saying? Of course you got the satellites, but you got a lot of underwater cables that
Yep.
connect to the global scale of the internet down there too. You know, Iraq just had a blackout, like just the whole country was just dark. That's a sign of what's getting ready to come. Man.
Right. Lord coming out of his place, man.
You know, blackout complete. Just imagine a total blackout in America. People get if Instagram and Snapchat and Twitter and all that bullshit, TikTok. If that shit just shut down for 5 minutes, people lose their damn.
They would be like, they got
liquefied natural.
liquefied. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking about. So the Strait of Hormuz is critical choke point with approximately 20% of the world's total oil consumption and 20% of liquefied natural gas trading passing through it daily. It serves as the primary exit for crude oil, condensate, and refined products from Gulf producers like Saudi Arabia, Iraq, Iran, UAE, and Qatar, mostly destined for Asian markets.
That's all them places that the elder was mentioned that he read. All them places either got hit by missiles or they're not producing the oil right now.
Big shutdown.
You know what I'm saying?
Man controlling all that.
And that liquefied natural gas, because you got different kinds of oil. You know what I'm saying? Like you have because America produces oil.
Yeah,
Yeah, we got
You know what I'm saying? America produces oil. It's different kinds of oils though. Like America likes that Middle Eastern, Venezuelan. You know what I'm saying? Like that oil that they use. Exactly. The oil that they use for like powering up like diesel machinery and things, fighter jets, all that kind of stuff, man. So everybody like, well, because America really is like produces a shit ton of oil, but when they price out that oil, they do it on a global scale. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got Britain, you got the benchmark. Britain oil.
Yeah.
You got West Texas, you got Dubai, you got West Texas, you got Dubai, then you have Saudi Arabia. Those are but everything is priced on a global scale.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why you're seeing the gas go up daily. Is going up 10 cents a day.
Man,
Go ahead.
I just the back there. You had mentioned on like particular things that go through that strait, so I looked it up. You had mentioned that liquid gas. It said petroleum products, gasoline, diesel, jet fuel, heating, petroleum, petrochemical feedstocks. It says this fuel supplies global transportation and aviation. It says pharmaceuticals, chemicals, fertilizers, ammonia, aluminum, steel products, cars, machinery, electronics, consumer goods. It says, but energy is by far the biggest part.
That's right. By far the biggest. And America doesn't can't produce enough to help fuel Europe. They don't have enough. They don't have enough. Even though they took that oil from Venezuela and they got it in H-Town in Houston right now, it don't matter. They don't have enough to produce.
Damn. It says, what happens if the straits closes? Recent reports show ship traffic dropping over 90% when conflicts escalate, showing how fragile the route is. Global effects. Number one, oil prices explode. It says $120 to $200 per barrel. Gasoline price spikes worldwide. Gasoline prices would likely jump $1 to $3 per gallon increase.
$1 to $3, bro?
So you get gas tonight,
Right.
You get it.
it's gonna be double.
It's $5.
Bro, to build up tonight.
Yeah,
Man,
it's goddamn me $5-6, bro.
Bro, it's going.
Yeah.
And Kelly, it's $6 already.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, Keller.
Dallas.
Kelly,
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
Damn. Yep, that's
Oh yeah,
bro. I was in the gym yesterday. It was 309. I
Yeah.
passed the same gym coming. I passed the same gas station coming back. I was really there for like an hour and a half. That shit was 320. Hour and a half. Hour and a half.
Be
Spain.
different the next day.
320.
Fill up now. So come tomorrow, gonna be some different prices. I'm just saying in general. You know?
I'm in the spirit of thinking about that on the way here. They probably need to keep they car like at least half a tank of open.
And the oil too. But you say that shit burn quick.
I'm get a couple of gallons of oil.
Yeah.
That shit gonna get expensive too. Damn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go,
Yeah, damn.
get an oil change and
my
quick car. That shit ain't gonna be no.
It's like
$80.
Damn.
Bro, everything.
People already have a hard time feeding themselves. People on certain already have. You already living check to check. You already, you know what I'm saying? That's another whole deal that you got to think about, bro. You know? On top of, you got people out there that's living out their damn car. Bro, this shit was to get serious, bro. And next couple of weeks, people, hey, Trump might not make it, bro. They might try to get that guy up better there.
Yeah.
But they're praying over him now. They got all
Yeah.
Off. See that shit? Yeah.
It's great, bro. It's like man, all time lows.
Yeah, I walked into a room, started giving a speech. The whole room was quiet. They ain't say nothing. They don't like it.
Yeah.
He made a little joke. Well, you don't like it, you leave. But I guarantee you get fired and your life will be hard. I said, boy, this nigga, don't nobody like him, man. Yep. The approval rating is below negative 700.
Because he bit out more than he can chew.
Yep.
Man.
You know, he let them goddamn smart headers hype his head up.
Yeah, single got them small.
Fuck.
Worldy.
That man Benjamin Mikowski is running the goddamn show.
Right.
Benjamin Mikowski, yeah.
Yeah.
His name, y'all went his last name.
Not even his last name.
That's his last name. Mikowski.
That nigga from Brooklyn.
Big for the
That nigga from New York.
His family come from Poland and shit.
Yeah, speaking that
Oh,
fucking with a fucking
peanut butter-
accent. Like,
peanut
bitch,
butter.
you've been in the States for all your life.
You know?
Get the fuck out of here.
And his family right now, his family gone. Like his wife and his children, his kids in Florida.
Yeah.
And I think he in not where he at. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't even in Israel right now.
Big nigga who he know he ain't that well. He there somewhere hiding. If he get up, he getting arrested. So
No, he ain't even in Israel right now.
yeah, he's
He in Germany.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
Germany.
yeah.
That's where he's at.
that's
it.
it.
So here it is. Your whole country getting bombed and shit, but you gone.
Big your ass.
You were so called. That's my man, the Lord.
Yeah.
Oh.
Emma is a piece of shit.
Yeah, but this same guy killed a supreme leader that's still 86 years old, killed his daughter, killed his son-in-law in a newborn child was 4 months. Do you think that's something that's righteous, bro?
Yeah.
You know, like I said, we don't have a stake in this war because that same people they come over here, they look at us like shit. So, at the end of the day, whatever. So, hey, come on. Right is right, wrong is wrong.
Yeah.
It says, number 2, gas prices spiked worldwide. Gasoline prices will likely jump $1 to $3 per gallon.
I can't wait. I can't wait till these niggas die. I can't wait till these niggas die. I can't wait till these niggas die. They're talking about it. They think shit, bro. Same nigga.
We gonna build a lot of people. You see a flash like, they was talking shit. Right, they was talking shit. They were talking shit. Yeah. If I don't, we would go have it like this. Right. I think we good on water.
Time.
Yeah, we don't. Water. Yeah, plus the water. Yeah.
Says number 3, massive inflation. Since oil powers shipping, trucking, aviation, farming, and manufacturing, almost every product price rises.
Hey, you know what else? How America be affected? That oil over there, those Gulf countries, they buying and selling that oil in these in US dollar, bro.
Bro, I was thinking the same thing, bro. I was like, wow. Like, I knew he was about to say that.
Yep.
bro.
We go to work, you know.
That's hyperinflation. That's gonna come, bro. That's gonna come. You gotta think the dollar. What makes the dollar strong is oil. They sell their oil in dollars. If no oil's moving or deflation,
No, I'm into whatever. I get so confused on what, but I mean, yeah.
if no oil's really being bought, it moves. That's all fair dollars.
They gonna eat and then beef. Because without the grind and selling of oil on a massive clip, nothing between these two nations. There's no real need for it, man. But then you got China, Russia, India, Brazil. They're still buying and selling commodities. Yep. Again, so they gonna get tired of this shit, bro.
Can I bring this out? I typed in, I said, look at that thing, apocalyptic slash dystopian. Seeing the situation happen with Iran, certain foods being closed, Swiss air bases being bombed, and major oil producing nations not producing oil, could this be the cue for the global elite to be resetting the current system? It said, looking at it strictly from a dystopian apocalyptic analysis, the kind you see discussed in geopolitical and global reset theories, a crisis like the one you're describing could absolutely be interpreted as the type of shock event that historically precedes major system changes. It says, number one, crisis control, the shock doctrine concept. A common dystopian framework is tied to the idea that large crises allow governments and politics to implement policies that would normally be rejected. Part of the cost that leads to massive energy shortages, inflation spikes, supply chain breakdowns, government emergency powers. In extreme scenarios, governments might justify things like digital ID systems, cashless economies, rationing systems, and expanded surveillance.
They gonna start rationing out food, bro. You think these people heartless now? Wait till they can't eat. These various people walk around feed themselves, eat deliciously on all types of drugs. Imagine these people when they can't eat. Yo, it's gonna be so serious, man.
Yeah, I got it right here. Ezekiel 4:16 in the NLT. Then he told me, son of man, I will make food very scarce in Jerusalem. It will be weighed out with great care and eat fearfully. The water will be rationed out drop by drop. And people will drink it with this base. Lacking food and water, people will look at one another in terror, and they will waste away under their punishment.
The fear that they had when COVID-19 happened, switch for goddamn grocery store. See the people that just their eyes were wide open, they had fear.
Right.
I mean that was a great feeling, dog.
Man.
That was I was just shocked.
Rejoicing.
Dog. We go to the store, we were smiling, people like, what's up with this guy? We had to look like, oh, yeah. Hey, everything okay? People in there just grabbing shit. He had a big ass carton, a big ass jug of milk and some goddamn beef jerky. What the hell you gonna do?
Right.
Didn't know what to do. Didn't know how to feed themselves. When all the chicken and beef and pork is gone, people don't know how to feed themselves, bro. Can't put it in the microwave. People don't know how to act. People are walking right over the fruits and vegetables.
Man.
In the family, that's what you need.
Yep.
Tearing through some sardines.
I was just
Boy, I had some before I had some too. I had some too, bro.
I tear some sardines.
Yup.
And they're good for you.
Yep.
Like you said, you're gonna have Jacob, people in the family you're gonna try to buy some goddamn Tostitos pizza rolls and shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'll read a little bit more of this. If oil from Gulf states like Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Qatar stop flowing, it could trigger global recession or depression, transportation shutdown, price explosion. A dystopian narrative suggests such a collapse could accelerate plans long discussed by international institutions such as the World Economic Forum or International Monetary Fund for restructuring global finance, supply chains, and energy systems. Jumping down, from a dystopian perspective, another large geopolitical shock could theoretically lead to a global digital currency system,
That's what we lead to. That's it.
centralized economic coordination, stronger international governance.
Say global.
Say
Right
global.
now, countries going against each other. But this could be a global thing. They all got to conform to the chip.
That's it. That's what it's leading. That's what it's leading to. Bro. That's what it's leading to.
All
Right.
roads lead
It's
to
a
the
surveillance empire. Your
Yeah.
whole life is going to be surveillance. What you eat, what you consume, what you watch. And it's already happened on a level now. It's going to be even more intimate when they're able to track that dollar. There is no more physical currencies. Right now, you still can make transactions without them knowing. Even with Cash App, you can pay somebody underneath the table. Now you do it. In the future, you try to pay somebody, you gonna get your ass penalized. Matter of fact, don't worry about it. They gonna already take the taxes out for you.
Yep.
They gonna know precisely what you're doing. Right? And you're gonna be, and whoever accepted, they gonna be amalgamating into the system physically with their mark.
That's what you see. This is what you see going on because these elites, man. Remember, there's no war that happens that's not already planned.
Yep.
This is all pre-planned, and these elites are there jockeying for position in this new world order that's being set up. They fight on position, man. So this war in Iran, and them systematically shut down Shadow moves and global trade stopping and oil halting here, bro, they crashing the system.
Right. Yeah.
It's clear. They're crashing the system.
Yo, and they funded the elite or the elite. They funded both sides.
Exactly.
They gonna see who's gonna come out on top. This is gonna be a little bit different, man, because even the elite are gonna be addressed.
Mm-hmm.
They gonna be addressed by Yahweh Shah. They ain't gonna keep on doing this whole shit and just get away with it.
Exactly. Thanks.
The Rothschild, they control the money of all these empires.
Yeah.
BlackRock control everything, but everything on lock.
Hey, I think Trump told BlackRock to stop buying single-parent homes. Hey,
Yeah.
talk to BlackRock on a lot of shit.
Well, y'all see BlackRock, they said, matter of fact, let me pull it real fast.
What's that?
Just to prove what I'm saying, to prove all things. This is today. BlackRock said, let me find it real quick. That's that. Like, y'all got it. I'm gonna find it, though, because,
I know what you're talking
yeah,
about. I see
pretty much their retirement fund, and that people
Yeah.
can pull out their,
okay.
they can pull out their retirement funds. You know what I'm saying? It's like, man, bro, so it's here, bro. We here, man. Shit, it's about to it's going to get worse before it gets better. And the only time that it's going to get better is whenever the Howard Shine comes back and completely just. That's the true global reset. Right?
Oh,
So
absolutely.
that's the true great reset.
That's the shit.
You know.
Yep.
That's the true new world order, man. Shit.
I can tell you, the last week, this week and last week, we got we got 3 or 4 emails going into our 401ks. Like, we got to read through all this. They're basically telling us to look into our 401k.
Mhm.
So, and just looking around like, why are they so into us, focusing so much on your
Better,
401k?
because right now you got 401k, you losing. You make no money. Why would you stop that shit, bro? You make no money with that.
Pull that shit out.
Yeah, you gotta pull that shit out, real shit.
Make no money. At this point, fuck it.
The stock market, yep.
This is all in the stock market, like, bro. This all these corporations that are running these 4Ks, they taking that money and they basically put the stock. As volatile as it is now, they like, whoa, we gotta,
Yep.
we can't have these people panicking and pull out that 4K
Mm.
because the stock market is volatile as hell right now.
Like the guy said, the UAE, half that money in the stock market come from the Strait of Hormuz. The AE, what is it? UAE.
Yeah.
Boy, they fund the fucking stock. I was like, wow, bro. That little strip over there, boy, that's
Alpha, dog.
bro. That's a powerful little. Yeah, you can swim across the goddamn thing.
Yep.
Boy,
You gonna be knowing that. That's why we gonna be in that area doing everything.
Yep.
That's how you know that trade is not gonna basically the borders not gonna be closed. Buying and selling is not gonna be stopped. It's gonna be moving in that area, bro.
Yep. Right.
Brother had mentioned that about four. I don't know mentioned about the 401k. This from endtimeheadlines.com, dated February 16, 2006. Wall Street could seize your retirement savings in the next financial crash, and it's perfectly legal. There it is. It says most Americans operate under the comforting assumption that the stock funds and the assets in their 401k or IRA physically belongs to them. However, a quite radical shift in property law that began in the 1970s has turned this ownership into a legal issue. Basically, man, they motherfuckers ain't gonna be there retirement fund. And people think they're gonna be able to jump. This shit gonna be gone.
Yeah, get it now.
All that shit gonna be out of there, bro.
Then what's gonna happen? You're gonna cause a bank.
You see that shit what happened with Bank of America? I think with Bank of America, when niggas woke up and their account saying zero, bro, niggas wild out. So imagine when you got people who got hundreds of thousands of dollars in this shit, man. 401k. I've been waiting to it. I got 3 more years. Shit
it out now.
out of there, man. Go. But the dollars are IOU. At the end of the day, it's a debt though. So here it is. That's why they can pull out your 401k. They can pull out the savings. And when that stock market drops, that value of that money is gone. So it's like the elder mentioned, shit. You know what I'm saying?
I've always got down and get your money down.
But the bank runs, you all the money is not in the bank. So you think some people got a lot of money in the bank. But sometimes, they actually probably have 25% of what you think the bank has. The rest of it is digital. That's why they call it a fiat currency. And you think you got all that money in the bank, but when you go, they try to get a certain amount. They be like, well, you got to give us a little time, but they got to what? They got to get the money from somewhere else and bring it back to their banks.
But that money,
Yeah, shoot.
no, it's shooting to the stock market. They invest your money in the
They
market.
invest.
It's crazy, bro. They are loaning up pensions, but they take your money and invest it in the stock market. But I invest in the stock market. That's why I don't invest your own money, If the bank's doing it, talk about this and that. All right, what they doing, people money, man.
I got a precept. James chapter 5. I'm sorry, where you finished? I mean, no, you can go ahead. No, go ahead. You finish up there. I can't read it. I read it more, bro. It says, according to the report, the creation of this depository trust company, the DTC, centralized the registration of virtually all securities. As a result, individual investors no longer hold property rights to their assets. Instead, they hold security entitlements. This means you don't own the stock itself. You merely own a contractual claim against a financial institution that holds the stock for you.
Yeah, and that's unjust waste.
Yeah.
That's how Esau Edom rules his whole world. Unjust balance. And they speak about that in Proverbs 11 chapter. But also speaks about that in the law. We can't be doing shit like that. That shit wicked.
As a matter of fact, James 5, I'm going to get it real quick. James 5, 1. You read it in the AMP, actually. It's the Amplified version. It says, come quickly now, you rich, lack true faith, and hoard and misuse your resources. We've been how over
privatizing natural resources, and that's gonna be a new thing now. It's actually saying that they're running out of water here in the Dallas area. You have this one corporation under the rule of capture, meaning if you drill underground and capture water, is yours. But they're trying to what they're doing is they're trying to go to East Texas and basically get the rights to that to basically drill in that region, get that natural resource, which is water, and sell it to you. So they're privatizing every commodity out here. It's called the rule of capture. Look into that, man.
read it again, just to back up the point. James 5:1, it says, come quickly now, you rich,
lack true faith and hoard and misuse your resources.
That's right. Like, all the resources are being hoarded by this. We have to go to this man for one of all things, right? The average person doesn't know how to hunt, doesn't know how to plant things. You have to go to these various corporations for your food. And what they're doing with this food, adding all these additives to make it stretch, right? Basically giving us prison food, ultra processed food, just killing the masses. And then they say, oh, hey, body shame, it's all about love.
Right.
And then 10 years later, give you something that's going to cause you cancer, stuff like Ozempic. Oh, you fat? We got the perfect. We got science.
Right.
But science, what it means to know. If you want to give people the science, you can teach them how to grow and hunt for themselves. That's true freedom.
Keep the body. If you didn't know your
Oh, meat for anything. You know where your meat came from. Your meat source could come from 5 different other countries. Well, for 5 different standards on the law of produce and meat.
mechanically separated meat.
Meat.
That's right.
So hey, you gotta pay for that, man.
Right. 3D printed meat, all that kind of crazy.
Yep, lab grown meat.
Says, weep and howl over the miseries, the woes, the judgments that are coming upon you.
Right, so judgment's gonna ensue on the elite on down, man. Right? Now we're seeing it on our low level, right? In the masses, people are lamenting. That lamentation is gonna go upward, man. Yeah, so the elite are gonna be touched. You're gonna be brought and changed before the Lord, right? You're not gonna get away with all this wickedness that you produce on the face of the earth.
That'll make the Lord an unjust power, man. You know, y'all be unjust. Here it is. They're holding up all these resources, and they literally are squeezing everybody into the system. They're squeezing everybody into the system, whereas you are going to have to bow down and get a microchip inside of your skin. Right? That's what's coming. And that's what this whole I think you're talking about. The whole war in Iran, the oil being controlled. Global shutdown, right? Your wealth has rotted and is ruined, and your wealth has rotted and is ruined, and your fine clothes have become mothly.
That's right. All the wealth that you have pursuing, your fine tailor suits, all that's gonna be come to naught.
Your gold and silver are corroded, and their corrosion will be a witness against you and will consume your flesh like fire.
Right. The money system is going to be corroded because he think he's going to bring in usher in a new system. That new system is digital, but that's going to come to naught, man. He's not going to be able to fulfill his enterprise. That's the sense of Job chapter.
So is he?
He is Esau Edom.
Sorry.
Esau Edom, which is majority of so-called white. The elite of Esau Edom are people we like to call small headers.
So how do you determine what's Esau Edom?
Well, prophecy.
Okay, how do you genetically determine?
How you genetically?
Like, how do you prove that somebody's Esau Edom or not?
Now, how can I prove somebody is Esau Edom? Ultimately, it's the spirit of Yahweh Shebashah that determines. But there is a certain line that is Esau Edom. Bloodline is Esau Edom.
So you're saying God determines Esau Edom is it based on genetic descent? Or is it based on
Based off bloodline. If you want to use blood, you can use genetic descent.
I mean that would be
It's based on blood. It's based on
bloodline.
Yeah, it's based on bloodline, and also it's based on prophecy.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like the word genetic because the whole DNA thing is kind of iffy.
See, really, that goes back to your pedigree, which is your father. You are where your father is. So the prophecy states that Esau Edom would be ruling in the latter days. He would be ruling in the latter days. And you got to ask yourself,
I'm sorry. What prophecy says that Esau, Edom is ruling in the latter days? I just like.
Oh, you good? No, all right. We go through the second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 9.
I'm sorry. Before you read, I want to just ask this quick. Do you believe in the Bible?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good.
Second Ezra, chapter 6, and I'm gonna start at verse yeah, I saw 10. It says, then I started 6. Then did I consider these things, and they all were made through me alone, and through none other. By me also they shall be ended, and by none other. This it began with the Lord is going to end.
And we're reading in the Apocrypha.
Gotcha.
Verse 7, it says, then I answered and said, what shall be the parting asunder of the times, or when shall the end of the first and the beginning of it that follow? And he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born of him, Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
Right. So Esau is the end of the world. Jacob is the beginning of it that followed. That's one indicator that we know that Esau will be the world. Lord comes back. Also, we know that the daughter of Babylon, will be ruling at the time, right? Which we know that's to be what Babylon the Great in Revelations, you know. But hey, I'm sorry, brother. We usually end around this time. Okay. For order's sake, not to be rude.
No, you good.
But yeah.
They usually out here today Friday. I think run say like 7 o'clock.
I just want to say this too. We're not black Hebrew Israelites, Hebrew Israelites. Boy, this thing is more nuanced than black and white. But come back, hopefully we'll see you. Hey, that being said, give our praises to
Yahweh, by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Rakakadash.
the lines of the apostles, the others as well. Peace and peace, salutations, y'all can told them to Shalom.
Shalom.